8th grade. Oh look, it's before 10 o'clock. EST. Hi Asher. Hi Tilson. Yeah, I'm not even 1 hour. Look, I'm not even 1 hour late. I'm not even 1 hour late. Hyperboss. We will finish Slayers. We will finish Slayers because I did the Forbidden. I got really frustrated and wanted to know where the fuck it was. Where's the trigger point? And the answer is, we could have spent hours doing this. Or, we can hit the point. It'll be a good Friday. It's not the best Friday yet. It depends on what's gonna happen after Slayers. Because I had an idea. You ever go to bed? No. You are like, okay, yeah, I guess you go to bed. You're like falling asleep. You have a really great idea. I will totally remember this idea in the morning when I wake up. I don't need to write it down. You do not, in fact, remember the idea. However, I did actually remember it a little later because I was thinking, like, what if I, you know, like, break out the new wine for Slayers? And like, wait, no, I was saving the wine for something specific. I could do that afterwards. I don't have a nightstand. Actually, I don't have a nightstand. I don't really have the area set up for it. And I also want to say, I have cats. Anything that's on the nightstand is just gonna get knocked over. Even if it's on the second layer, they like climbing all over the place. Bed in the middle of the room. No, I don't have a bed in the middle of the room. It's just that, I have a very large bed. In a really weird shaped room. So it's kind of a case of like, there's, not really any space, like, it's against 2 walls. And then the open space opens right to a door. Or like, it's the foot of the bed. I'm not putting a nightstand at the foot. There's like a little bit of space between the wall and the bed, but it's like not really enough. The ceiling is also kind of weird because it's not even. I think that because of the way that it's shaped and also the size of it, I'm looking at a pillow. I could do that. I think because of the way it's shaped, it may have been that it was larger, but then they split some of it to make the master bathroom. This house really loves bathrooms. But I can't really complain a whole lot. It's a nice bathroom. I could do that. However, I also have a phone, so I could just theoretically jot it down on my phone. I also take a ton of okay, if you have an iPhone, taking a screenshot is pressing 2 buttons at the same time. I do that a lot instead of getting rid of my alarm. So I end up with a bunch of photos of my alarm. And the same thing with just trying to turn it on sometimes, especially right now. No, if I'm tired, I'm tired. I go to bed. I go to sleep. Number 2, what? Oh, first it was kind of a wait. What is the number 1 thing that keeps you awake in bed? And it's kind of like, is it a cat? It's a cat, isn't it? It's my cats. Insomnia? Ah! Okay, insomnia. Right, okay. Hi, Tower Shields. Okay, Slayers. I have not actually had the wine yet. I was feeling a bit sick yesterday, and I took some ibuprofen, so I didn't think it was a good idea for me to have any wine. So I still have 3 bottles. One is for stream, and then the other 2 are for family. Like Thanksgiving. Yeah. So I'm not opening them. The bottles are nice and dark and pretty, but I realized when I was taking the photo, like, oh, you can see my entire you can see my entire fireplace room, reflected. Let's blur that. Oh, I'm about to hit, like, continue right here. Let me move to the game. Also have to check. We have to check something here. Does this work? Hell yeah! Okay, now the question is going to be, is it going to work when it comes to the creature? If we run across the creature, will it be enough? Is this pixelated enough so that you can't tell? I do have another sensor. If I'm really desperate, actually, I kind of forgot it. Not that I forgot exactly, but just more of a let me see. Hold on. It's not in an easy access position. Let me grab that. There we go. Okay. I forgot how many items we have. I forgot to check the font. Let me change the font. Where did I put the font? Font's on wrong. I might have to restart. Let's reset. Does it fix the font? I did not do an audio, or I did not do a font test beforehand. So it's kind of I grabbed the wrong file again, didn't I? I can't really rename them. But I can create a shortcut that is properly named. Like, hey, Primrose, choose this one. This is the good one. Okay, this is better. Better readability. I think it's because I keep choosing the wrong exe file. I say wrong, like none of them are really wrong, it's just I keep choosing different ones because there's let me see, hold on. Where is it? Bin MP2W, MP2X64W, MP21W, MP21X64W. Either that or there's some other setting. Okay, how many items do we have? No, I wanted to buy items. There we go. We have 99 potions. Oh shit, we capped out at 99. 10 crosses, which I believe get things going away. Let me check my items. Yeah, no monster crosses. We have $300. We don't have any money. I'm leaving the shop. It will be done. It will be done because I am so thankful I left myself the map with the path because I'm looking at this now like, oh right, we have to go all the way through mine again. This is gonna be so quick. It's not even gonna be an hour and it's like, shit, I have to go through the mine again. Okay, mine. Close temple. Mine 1 string. Oh, wait, first. Everyone's healthy. Actually, yeah, it's fine. It's kind of a... we could grab someone else for the party. They'll be fine. You'd be like, oh, Naga's coming back. Like, no. I'm grabbing Phil. That would be my intention if we grab someone else. I would grab Phil. Brief moment of panic as looking at the map and thinking, wait, did I follow it wrong? How? There is very clearly an orange, not orange, god, blue line, aqua line. Wait, nope. Yes, it's mine too. So we are here. Turn left. No punishment. There's no punishment involved yet. Now mine 3. Where is... we start here. This control sometimes takes me for a loop. The PC net, the Neko project handling that. I keep wanting to say Neko Arc. It's not Neko Arc. Okay, we're gonna grab another cross. Alright, I guess there's nothing to be done there. Or here. Just suffer. I do wonder if there's a better way through this that I did not discover. I feel like there probably isn't. Probably not. Like, looking at this map. Maybe. Oh shit, this is the wrong way. That was unnecessary. Nope. Straight, right. Mine 3? Still. Wait, no, we're in mine 4. We're in mine 4. Remember this part was a little awkward. You need to be very careful. So we have to go left. Then we have to make sure that we Turn around. We're not going to because we're going to take one last dip. Turn around. Oh. Okay. Now we have to redo all this. So from what I saw... Oh, cross. I don't think we really ran across any... We ran across, like, what, plot at the very beginning of this? Right? Left. But after that, we didn't really... Wait, no, I did the wrong way. My bad. There was plot at the very beginning of the temple, and after that there was nothing. And it's kind of a, well, it's not on this first floor because we've covered everything here. That's not true. Oh, treasure chest. Treasure chest. Huh. Wait. This is great, except for the fact that, like, I don't need money anymore. Well, at least that was no punishment. We know that it is not on this floor at all. I mean, we already got tricked back to level 1 of the mine. At the very last level. Got sent back 8 levels. When I read the guide, it was basically like, I did all this effort for you. Do not waste my effort. This is the French speaking. And also, do not touch this portal in this spot until you are complete with the plot. Like, don't even think about this particular thing. The one that I went through that sent me back 8 levels. The one that made my body leave. Or like made my spirit leave my body. Okay. I need the guide back for this. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. So, this was one of the ones that I did the item for. So, like, everything was pasted out for me, so I didn't have to hit anything naturally in terms of plot. So this is one of those things where like, oh, well, by not discovering it, you kind of hurt yourself because you can't see where the plot points are. You could completely bypass them. It doesn't matter because they're not on this floor. We can just skip this floor. I just have to remember how to skip this floor. And the answer is... I don't remember. Let me check. I do remember that we needed to take the purple. Or not the purple. We had to take the blue? No. Wait, no. The purple leads us back to the bad spot. Okay. Purple leads us to the bad spot. I remember purple being, like, not good. I know we have to take that spot. How do we get to that spot? I don't remember. No, I'm not gonna land it. We're on Temple 2, right? We are on Temple 2. I remember the trick here. I didn't think this was the spot I was gonna get fucked up on. Okay, I know where we need to go. It is... Oh, let me get my brush. For Temple 2. It's this one. It's this gray one. Because this brings us up to Temple 3. And we'll be able to go down to this guy. This guy down here. And when we do that, we'll be right in the spot for the Aqua. And Aqua... We need to take Aqua up. Wait. Wait, is that it? How do we get to this spot? I don't have that marked down. It's an... Huh. Well, it's an up arrow, which means that it's, like, connected to that. Hi, Yuri. I thought I was so smart. We're gonna complete this in less than an hour. No, it's not gonna be less than an hour because I have to remember how to actually pathfinding. Difficult. What did I do last week? I don't remember. I do remember vaguely the whole concept of do not take the first path. No, we're not going up. It's almost always the furthest path that is the correct one. Not quite consult pod yet. I very distinctly getting very lucky. Wait. I didn't actually want to do that. Wait. Did I? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I still have the map up. I know I put the map back up because I'm looking at it again. Like, wait. I need to... That maze sucks. How do you get down there? Okay. I'm just gonna trust. I'm gonna trust myself. Wait. Left, right. Reverse? We want to reverse. I'm pretty certain this was the correct one. Now here, we're in Temple 2. We have to pick one of these 3. Okay, I got it. We need the far left one. Turn around. We need the far left path. And now with this, we get to completely skip Temple 3 too. You don't need to touch almost any of this. You don't have to touch almost any of this. You don't need to touch this entire mess. So I've read. Actually, okay, so what I read is that like one of the Ys has a fork that we need to head down. Fuck. It's not this one. I'm gonna... Okay, we have 3 left. Once we run out, then I'll have to rely on mosaic power. I heard it was one of these. Oh, there's a treasure chest! If it isn't, I'm gonna cry. And then we're gonna explore the rest of this place. I don't know where to go. I thought it was going to be here. So either I need to trigger something else. Maybe? Why did you mislead me, the French? Okay. We're gonna be seeing a lot of mosaics. I have more money, but I don't want to go back to spend it. How do you even get into that? Why? Okay. We go back down to Temple 3. If we take that path, I don't remember which one to take. Developers. I'm gonna try something else too. Okay. I did in fact label this. So orange. This is where having completed the map is really kind of screwy. No, I have so few I have one cross left. Second to last. It's here. I don't remember if I did this, but I feel like I must have. Oh. Okay. Okay, that... Thanks. What's there? Oh, this time. Fuck! I didn't mean to turn around. No! Go. It's because of the mouse differences. Okay. Now they should live. Hi Epsilon, welcome back. The most complex RPG. I mean, it's no dragon warrior. Actually, hold on. We're not going below. Okay, it's not there. I know I'm not supposed to go down that. We're not going to turn that way. I have one more item left to prevent monster fights. Is this it? It's it! We got plot! We got plot. Don't worry. Oh, one more thing. Hide the memes for the for the plot. Yeah, the map got kinda wonky. I read what the last step was supposed to be. Like the missing step that I was looking for. Then it turns out like I didn't actually... There's a lot of things that are shaped like Y, so what I thought was the Y was not the Y. But it means we got to skip searching through 2 previous levels, which would have involved probably a lot of fuck you traps. I still hit, like, the biggest fuck you trap. Last stream. That's what made me hit last stream. But, I skipped a couple others. There's no one... I don't have a Lino voice down. There's no one here. What could they be protecting besides the temple? Jeez. It seems as though someone lives here, but... They seem so carefree, even though their dragon god has fallen. Whatever, let's hurry to where the battle took place. How's this true dragon, lass? He's dead. Lifeless. Deceased. Oh. Yes, cutscene time. I thought, at long last, I would defeat it and avenge my companions. Oh? Gary, you've heard this like a bajillion times before. Why was I the sole survivor? Wasn't it to go through the trouble of hunting down the beast that slaughtered my friends? Oh? Can't you say something else? Can't you say anything else? Lass. I'm sorry about what happened. Gary. Don't feel so sad, though. I think your friends will be happy with how things turned out. Thank you, Gary. Will you be okay? This pose of hers is kind of something else, though. It's kind of a, was it made for this particular game? Or was it made for a different PC-98 game? Yeah, if I get too melancholy, they'll suspend my mercenary license. A sexy anime girl pose. That's right. Yeah. By the way, where did Lena run off to? Gary's noticing? Okay, so there's the category of, like, hot babes for Gary, and I literally don't, aside from, like, the very intro of the TV series, I don't really remember him going gaga over any ladies, to be honest. Like, they go completely over his head. Lena is over there. I mean, he did have that other girl throwing herself at him, and he didn't really put it together very well in the last chapter. Let's see. 45, 46, 47. Yep, that's 47 true dragon fangs total. What a lucky break! Even estimating conservatively, each of these babies is worth at least 100,000 gold. That gives me a minimum of 4,700,000 gold. Lena, we've achieved our goal. How grand. Gowry. What? How did you even get mixed up with her? How? Well, you might say that I can't live without her, or you might say that I can't live with her, but I can't live without her. Whatever. I'll give you the benefits of the doubt. Yeah. But again, like, his very intro was him saving Lena because he thought that she was a cute damsel in distress, and then he actually got a chance to look at her and was like, oh shit, it's a kid. Where's your parents? I'll get you a lollipop or something. Thanks a lot. Come on, Lena, let's go. She is quite the little sister. I'm sorry, I just remembered, like, she just really wants his sword, and it's kind of a no, I mean that, like, literally, there's a sword of his that she wants. It's a family heirloom. It's not Auntie and Layla here. Hang on, I'm still grabbing them. No, really, though. That's just very similar to the way she phrases it, though, too. Like, asking for his sword constantly. It was a different time, I swear. I can't believe she's this obsessive. I'm more shocked than angry. Yeah, I know. Come on, Lena, let's go. Deedlit wanted... Aha! Oh, well, I want to say, in Parn's case, it's not like the sword was special or anything. Do I want anything from Taco Bell? Do they have iced coffee? I know, like, the gimmick is, like, a small hot coffee and then leave, but can you give me a small iced coffee? Okay, I thought I spilled my water. Hold on. No milk, no sugar, just black coffee. Oh yeah, that's fine. We got ice at home. Have fun at Taco Bell. Pop full mail. I saw a Twitter post about that. Or was it a Blue Sky post? I don't really remember. I saw something. I don't know anything else aside from the name. They seem cute. The meta reason? I mean, looking at the logs, it didn't really seem that way. Like the D&D magazine stuff, I don't think that there was any mention of that. Maybe in the not rewrites, but like the redos. Very strong resemblance, Selena. Is it only an appearance? Or is it also an attitude? Because if she is Lena in attitude too, I could get behind that one. Okay, okay. You two make a good team, you know. Dragon Half Girl. Kinda... I mean, that's more of like a style of the 90s, I suppose. Dota? What the fuck is Dota? Defense of the Ancients? You think so? Well, now that I have the treasure, our work here is done. Let's head back to town, everyone. That's a good idea. I'll buy everyone drinks to celebrate my newfound wealth. Let's meet up at the bar. Whoa, Lena is treating everyone to drinks? That's a new one. Is it really that surprising? Thank you, Silver Isolation. Well, I mean, the English translation just came out, in September. Or rather, I should say was finished, so. Thank you for stopping by. Slayers is my first anime. Or like my first, first anime that I really liked. That's not like Pokemon or something. I don't remember what the teeth were good for. By the way, isn't it odd that the Chimera was fighting the true dragon? And that the sect members all seem to have disappeared? Yes and no. I mean, there's still Pokemon. It was a case of everyone knew that Pokemon was Japanese. Aha. Sailor Moon and Dragon Ball too. But I didn't really... Like, Sailor Moon was fine, but I didn't, like, follow it. Dragon Ball was fine, I didn't follow that. But, like, Slayers didn't air anywhere. I don't know. Oh, right. Oh, right, I remember now. I remember now, actually, how I found it. I talked about this before, furry art. Show up. And... I got VHSs. I bought my own VHSs. And I bought... No, I didn't buy. Finding things on the internet for it. Non-flashbacks? What, are you talking about, like... I don't know, Dragon Moon Z or whatever? I don't necessarily know about that, Azure, just because... What am I talking about? Maybe it doesn't... Maybe I got the name wrong, whatever. It does not matter. That does not matter. What matters is... I had early internet access. And I had Anapike. I would have to go back and like actually track years of stuff. When things started airing versus everything else, to be honest. No, okay. Hold on. What did I actually say? Hold on. What did I say? That is not what I thought it was. That is not what I thought it was. Okay. Maybe? Maybe it was under this name instead. I was thinking of something else entirely. Okay. I'm not gonna say that one out loud. I'm just happy that I found it though, and it was not, Wait! I understand, Deacon. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, I get that. That is... Yep, okay. That was it. That was it. I just, you know... Name mashups. Name mashups. Okay. By the way, isn't it all that the Chimera was fighting the True Dragon, and that the sect members all seemed to disappear? Yes, it would seem so. Who cares? It makes no difference to me. Maybe there are some things we're better off not knowing. That's true. You two really are made for each other. I will say, whatever Deacon was talking about, I don't actually think I ever saw. Just more so, you hear about these things, right? Okay. Wait. Someone's here. You? Oh, I've... Sorry, it's just... how voiced this before? I'll go with old man. No, it's not. This is the mayor. This is the mayor of the Chimera town. I've been... that's not it. I've been waiting for you, Lena Inverse. Who are you? Is your memory that terrible? I'm Lundgren, the Merchant of Wellman. I sponsor the Chimera of the Year tournament. Lundgren? No way. Well. You were in that mercenary group I hired last year to kill the True Dragon. How very unexpected. So, Lundgren, what do you want with us? It is not too much trouble. I ask you to hand over the sack currently in your possession. Its contents belong to me, after all. Lena feels a little off-model there. I think it's because her mouth feels a little too high. Maybe. What the hell do you mean the True Dragon's fangs are yours? Have a good trip, Azure. Now I get it. You were after the fangs all along. You knew about the True Dragon, so you sent out Lass and some other top-notch mercenaries as Dragon Slayers. But you didn't quite expect what happened next, did you? So you sponsored the Chimera of the Year tournament and acquired the winning Chimera because it was sure to defeat the True Dragon, am I right? That's correct, more or less. You surprise me. Then again, I am dealing with the great Lena Inverse, aren't I? Ah, yes, I nearly forgot. Allow me to offer you my belated thanks. You did me a huge favor by selling me Manuku. I bought it from you for a measly 300 gold coins. Yet it boasts an incredible strength. I mean, it's really something special. see you planned out this entire scheme. Hold on. You hired us knowing we would be going up against the true dragon? It's a dragon just like any other, isn't it? I believe that's what you said to me. That's no excuse. Calm down, lass. Indeed. It would be foolish to act on your emotions now. Why is that? Say. Say. There are two things I'm curious about. Number one, how did you know about the true dragon? Number two, how did you get Manuku to attack it? Ah, yes, these are valid questions. I won't give away everything, but I will answer the first one. I knew the true dragon because I was a member of the sect that worshipped it. What? I say sect, but in reality it was just a group of beastmen. There were a few humans too, but I was the only one with deep pockets. This drew the others' attention, and they bled me dry using my hard-earned money to build this temple. I wasn't stupid enough to directly engage the beastmen in combat, so my only option was to follow their orders. And that's how you learned of the legendary true dragon? Correct. Somehow the information was leaked, and it eventually reached you. That was a miscalculation on my part. Anything else I can clear up for you? Yeah, but you won't answer the other questions, so never mind. I see. Well then, would you be so kind as to hand over the sack? Hell no. What? I said no. I do not know your plans for the dragon fangs, but we will not hand them over. Very well. Until you decide to change your mind, I'll let you play with Manuku. Manuku! Manuku, I know I made you mercilessly devour all those members of the sect, but I have another task for you. What? It ate them all? What an awful thing to do. You son of a bitch! With the true dragon's fangs in my possession, I shall regain my status as the wealthiest merchant in Wellin. That's why I said the fangs belong to me. Yeah, I get to bust out the evil after YT-Net. That's your only motive for all this? Only motive? Bite your tongue, my wealth means everything to me. Lena, you are doing literally the same thing. Do you know how powerful Manuku is? You may be the one and only Lena inverse, but can you defeat the creature that bested the legendary true dragon? So we fight Manuku. Are you finished talking? What do you mean by that? I'm asking if you have anything else to say. No, I do not. I merely want you to hand over the dragon fangs. Good. Get down, everybody! Huh? Damn brass! That's it? Just a damn brass? That's it? Ah! Lena? Lena? Oh, because the aim is not... Okay. Lena? Damn, the stone. I knew it. Use this magic stone to control Manuku. Damn you. Sorry, pal. Without this stone, Manuku is just a normal chimera. Crack. Huh? Oh no. No way. The magic stone broke? Is the stone okay, Lena? I don't think so. You destroyed the magic stone, now there's no way to control Manuku. It's a terribly violent creature and we have no way to stop it. Did you hear that, Lena? The Chimera is coming this way. What should we do, Elena? Isn't it obvious? Run like hell. Donzurakoite, donzurakoite. Donzurakoite, donzurakoite. That's how it's pronounced, right? Shit. Donzura. Donzurakoite. Sorry, Excel Saga. Wait, take me with you! Are you nuts? Don't you think it's a bit late to rely on God's mercy? But I don't want to die here. I don't want to die until I make a comeback as Wellman's richest merchant. I can't die yet. Shut up, you. Ignore him, lass. Look, right now escaping is our top priority. Wait, please. You're pathetic. Let's go. Right. No. No! Now apparently we get to leave. I hope. Manuku? It appeared so quickly. Uh-oh, it got the drop on us. I don't think he'll let us get away this time. That's ironic, having to fight a chimera that made with monsters we collected. It's called... Chekhov's gun? Is that it? They built an unstoppable chimera at the beginning of the game. Hello, Torskilf. Welcome, Raiders. I am the Evening Primrose. I'm a garden elf. I like board games and tabletop RPGs, and I also like old anime. Like Slayers! My very first one. And we are currently in the very end of the Slayers PC-98 game. This Project Wingman. I hope that was fun. I have no idea what Project Wingman is, but I don't know a whole lot of games. The number of games I know is very small. Hello, Winter Snakes. I'm Merlin. But yeah, we are, I've been playing this for like, God, 6 or 7 weeks now. And this is the last stream of Slayers PC-98. Better quality over quantity. Yes. I'm not gonna say everything for Slayers is quality. Some people don't really like Try, apparently. It's a show from the 90s. You might recognize it once they turn around. If I had a photo of a doll, I could show you. I don't think I have my photo of Lena, actually. Who suggested making such a monster? Not all these characters should look familiar because one of them is anime only. Lena? Seriously? Yep. I should have known. Okay, introductions. Lena is the redhead over here. On the left. Like mid-ground. She is our protagonist. The person with the long blonde hair is Gowry. He is a swordsman. Also like a main party member. And then the person with the silver hair and the red dress off to the right is Lass, and she's a game-only character. Only for the chapter, and it's the last chapter. Here it comes. Oh, right, and the beast is a chimera. It's called Manuku. That's the chimera's name. And in the very first chapter of this 4-chapter game, I think it's 4 chapters, maybe it was 5 or 6. Very first chapter, we entered a Chimera of the Year contest. We collected a bunch of monster parts, and we made a chimera out of it. Manuku was the chimera, and we won the contest. And we sold it to someone who then proceeded in this chapter to use it against us. Everything is connected. Yeah. There's a bunch of other little details in there, like Lena didn't actually have the rights to sell it because she only helped make it. She wasn't like the sole creator, and she took her name off of it because she was gambling on the person who actually like had their name attached, like that he would win the contest. And then they found out that she was like cheating the contest by doing this, so they made her forfeit all the money that she had gambled on it. Yeah, Lena's not a good person, but we, you know, it's like watching YouTubers, right? Sometimes you want to watch, you want to watch train wrecks! And what is Lena if not a train wreck sometimes? Here it comes. It's got a lot of nerve to turn on its creator. Oh, that's right. Oh, it is a Gary. I know why it's been following us. I thought it was because the magic stone broke. That's part of it, but... What if it has a grudge against Lena? She did sell it off without a second thought. I was just a stooge. I had no say in what happens. Lena, you literally sold it off. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if the Chimera held a grudge against you. Sophia is another character in our party, but because she is a character that we picked off the side, she doesn't get any, like, scenes in here. She's not getting included in the visuals. Because you could choose from, like, 8 different characters to tag along from the anime. The animes. Or, like, made specifically for the game. Look, there's nowhere to run, so we have to face the Chimera head on. Fine with me. I'll give that thing hell. Not that it matters to you, but I'm going to take out all my resentment over my deceased friends and the true dragon on this thing. I can't blame you for that, but let me help conquer your past and turn your tragedy into triumph. That's a cool line, but it feels so over the top. Quiet. Here we go, it's a full shot of Lena. If she looks familiar. She has multiple outfits, so like it's mostly just do you recognize the face? Also because they're not super accurate with the boob size. Here it comes, let's go. Yeah. Get ready. Her boobs are too big. Okay. This is how battle goes in this game. It's our last battle. And I have my handy dandy chart of spells. And you guys know what we're gonna do, right? This is the only spell we need. We're gonna do this like as many times as we can before we run out of mana. Sorry, I'm just double checking, like, right, weak, middle, yeah, nope. Yep, we're just gonna, you can't read it, but it's the strongest. Manuku attacks Lena and crew. Oh, right, I should duck. Real quick. So, we have all the characters here, too. Lena, upper left, Gary, upper right. Sophia, lower left. Last. Lower right. It'll be fine. Wait, no, we're not fighting. We're gonna do some black magic. No, wait. Oops. Wrong magic. Manuka's attack. Shut up. Oh. It attacked the blast. Manuku. Okay. Oh, Manuku actually attacks quite a bit. This is very fast. By the power you and I possess. I'm gonna cast. Okay. So literally, I think it's gonna take like 2 dragon slaves and that's it. But they probably expect you to save it up for it, right? Like, this is the time to use a dragon slave. Oh, we get a full artist I feel. Wind God's robe. Neat. Well, we're not gonna see any more of that. Dragon slave. Manuku's song? Manuku bomber? Oh, 100! Oh, that hurts. Okay, Sylphil should live. Darkness beyond twilight. Let all the fools who stand in our way be destroyed by the power you and I possess. None. Oh, so close, almost. She is a healer. 5 points damage. You tell him, Sylphil, that it was totally worth not healing yourself and instead doing an actual physical attack. Jesus Christ, girl. Okay, we can't do a dragon slave. However, we can do something else. I'm very tempted to just do a dragon or a fireball. However, it's actually quite weak, so I want to do something that's okay. Flave Howl. It's gonna be a Flave Howl because I think that's like the next thing in terms of strength. Yeah. And we need to multi-hit. Manuku's attacking. Sylphil can dodge. Manuka was not affected by Flave Howl? Oh no. I think I'm going to actually focus on black magic. Because if Flave Howl doesn't work, it's kind of a, is it because that's a land attack. I'm a little worried about the fireball if I were to do that it would not actually affect. So I think like just striking to the heart of it with black magic is a better idea. So we'll do Hungry Dragon Fight, or sorry, Disfang. No, they don't have any iced coffee? Do they have hot coffee? Small black hot coffee. Oh wow, okay. I adjusted my tracking a little tiny bit and it's kind of a... I have a straw too. So actually seeing the cheek puff there. It depends on where you live, Dilson. Some places it's stomach, some places it's not. Some places it's still quite warm. Manuka Bomber. 96 points of damage. Disfang. Disfang. It's done. 365. Oh! Sweet. Why do we have to leave at this hour, Lena? This is good art. Gowry, you idiot. Listen, did you ever wonder how the ruined merchant Lundgren was able to sponsor the Chimera of the Year tournament? No. How? I don't have control over the speed of this, I don't think. He took out lots of loans here and there, no doubt. If you use those teeth as collateral for the money you borrowed, we'll be swarming with debt collectors. Yeah, I cannot control this. I'm not touching my keyboard. I see. And then there's the pit dwellers whose village was covered in magma. When they find out the truth, they're going to hound us for the money to rebuild the village. Plus Naga and the others will want to cut of the loot too. Well, those are all valid claims to the money, aren't they? Maybe, but I'm not giving away all my hard-earned gold coins. Lena. Lena. Oh, okay. Literally ditching everyone else in the party, so we need to leave town right this minute. Literally ditching everyone else. Lena! Lena! Gowry, hide. That wasn't quite. Lena! Lena! That was more like that. That should have been it. Hey, Lena! Show yourself, Lena Inverse. Naga the Serpent will let you keep all the dragon fangs for yourself. Where are you, Lena? You said you'd share the loot with me. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Hey, Lena. We never touched Mina. Shh, pipe down. Did you find her, Naga? Not yet. I'll show her, though. No one can escape from Naga the Serpent. The others haven't found her yet, either. Just you wait, Lena. Gowry, let's stay here until Naga and Mina leave, okay? Stop drifting off. What? Huh? I can't believe you. There you are, Lena Inverse. So she was hiding in the bushes. I'll go call the others. What is the meaning of this, huh? Lena. No time to argue. Damn brass! Sorry, like loud noises. It's a Slayers game. Come on, Gary, now's your chance. God, all I can think of again is tits akimbo. Are you sure? I'm telling you, don't worry. Now let's move. Just a second. Now that I think about it, there's no reason for me to be running away. Oh, you're coming along too. Yes, it's a really great study of how Lena's outfit, not Lena, Naga's outfit is constructed. Hey. Uh-oh, they're here. We've got to go. Ray Wing! Whoa, Lena, let me down. Why are you taking me with you? Hey, I still owe you that drink, don't I? I intend to keep my promise. But it seems like you're just tormenting me. Yep. I knew it. Now, on to the next town. How many pixels do you need to be able to tell it's Naga down there? It is done. I have beaten the game. Wait. Okay. Sorry. Just, should not have stopped there. It is done. I did have to look at the guide a little bit. Okay. Hour and a half? Kind of a wait. There was animation. I guess. Was there animation? Like keyframes I can understand. I'll take the strips. Thank you. No moving things aside my cursor. Yeah. I don't think there was either. Have I ever seen that film? I've seen it in... Actually, wait, hold on. I've seen that. I've seen the second one. I also saw the related film that played in the Disney parks, and I actually really, really liked the old playground that they had in Disney that was themed after Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I haven't seen it in a very long time. I still remember it a lot. I went to Disney twice when they had the they had the park up for it. Like the playground, I should say. It's a playground more so than anything else. It's not like it was like super interactive. It was just like giant ants and like blades of grass and other things, you know, to play around on. And I remember being very excited like a decade ago about going to Disney World and like getting to like see it again, the playground. Except they had just closed it for renovations or something like that, for cleanup maybe. And then I went again in the past 2 years or so, hoping like, yeah, I'll get to go to the park or like get to go to the playground finally. I won't be able to, you know, like I'm not a small elf anymore. I'm not like a child elf anymore. So I can't like go play on it really. And then it turned out they got rid of it. It makes sense though. I mean, like kids these days wouldn't know it. They replaced it with like Toy Story stuff. I think. It doesn't exist. Thank you. There's nothing else here. There's nothing stopping me? I don't want to, like... Okay. So last time I did go with my niece and nephew. So I could have played with them on it. Especially because one of them is still quite young. I mean, like, they're both quite young. But one of them is, like, extra... I think she was... old enough to have an extremely active imagination, and actually she might be the type of age where like mistaking it for a real life giant ant, even though it's like static. Yeah, I did. But traveling in Disney and down there with children like that is really frustrating because they get, man, they're so, I feel bad for them at the same time. They're not, no. They're half human. They're half human. They get cranky really easily, and they need a nap. I mean, I need a nap too, but they really need a nap. Okay, if I reset. I am pretty certain it's just going to be saving at the last spot. Arrested for breaking into children's playground? Nah, no. There are some playgrounds, but I haven't really been on like the children's portions. One of the places I've been to has a circuit for like training, but it's fairly obvious no one. Okay, I say no, it's fairly obvious no one uses it, except I do remember stopping by once, and there was actually like a cop going through the park. It's a very small park. You can see like straight through it. He was doing like a little tour of the park for safety reasons or whatever. He was also actually stopping and doing the machines, which is kind of impressive because one of the machines is assembled wrong. I was trying to figure out like, how does this work? How does this machine work? And then look up actually like what the make and model is, and then finding out, nah, they put this on wrong. They put on this particular part upside down. It's supposed to be like a chest press or something, I think. If anyone actually used it, which I don't think they do. Although there is definitely encouragement on it. I posted a photo from one of my visits. My first visit. It's not Disney World gym, it's a different gym. It's a park gym type thing. God, I can't remember exactly what the phrase is, but it's something like, get those mommy milkers. And it's kind of like, thank you for believing in me. Public gym chest press, but that's way too late. That's way like beyond. Yeah, there's a local public outdoor gym area, and it is trying to encourage people to build up their bust. The machine is assembled wrong. You cannot use it for the intended purpose. Unfortunately. And also, there's only so much you can do. I'll get the picture. Jeez. Okay, let me find the picture. What year was that? What year was that? Actually, wait, I can probably look it up through Twitter. Let me see. Where? Yes. Wait. Yes. Maybe? I only want to see the things that have pictures on them. How long ago was that? I wonder if I can just look up directly. Hey, photos. Where put wait, assets? Images? This is not it. It's not it. Latest? No. Oh god, no. That's not it. Archive. Data. Moments Media? No. No. Tweets Media? Tweets Media! Tweets Media. God. I just have to look for one particular image. How hard can it be? It's not like there's a huge amount of this. I'm pretty certain because the weather... Okay, I found it. Now to open this up in something that is safe. Hi, Rinies! Thank you for the raid! Welcome, raiders. I am the Evening Primrose, and I am so sorry for what I'm about to show you in approximately... 1 or 2 minutes once I'm finishing editing this to blur out some stuff. I just finished playing Slayers. I just beat Slayers. Hello, Ghost Storm. Hi, Tim Helxo. Hi, 004. Welcome. Okay, let me blur this. I'm gonna blur that, so you can tell it's outdoors, at least. And then there's another area that should probably get blurred a little bit because I can't tell. Okay, blur. This one doesn't need as strong of a blur. Sorry, I was talking about a local weird spot, and people do not believe me that this is real. I don't have the photo. I was talking about a local public gym area that has machines, and it has encouragement on said machine. Oh, no, it's fine. I'm gonna be switching a game. I just haven't actually decided what game it's going to be. So yeah, public local gym machines. And it tries to be encouraging. I am not joking when I say it did noble aspirations, local gym bro or lady, gym person. However, this machine, this part, oh, hold on. This part is on wrong. It's like flipped. It's like this. It is not useful for this purpose. It is graffiti. It is graffiti. Nevertheless. Yeah, you have to be really tall to use it or something. Because right now, that ain't it. I guess it'd be more like, hold on. Let me find it a little bit more. Okay, now. This, now I just have to like flip it. No. Flip. Vertically? Vertically! So it's actually like this instead. Let me do one more thing actually. I'm gonna add another layer. We're gonna paint it. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna duplicate this. And we're gonna remove tool. Oh god, that's huge. Oh no, Photoshop, please don't freak out. Oh no. Needs to make it like 7. I didn't want to remove that much. I just wanted to remove a little bit. So yeah, it's like this. I don't know how it really works. You just have to like, you have to lift it up higher. And if you're not particularly tall, it's very difficult. Time to throw out the whole suitcase. They tried. There's at least one person who maybe attempts to use it, but I would also hope that the local, like, the local cop who patrols / uses the machines probably knows by now, like, this is wrong, and maybe he knows the avenue for, like, getting it fixed. However, I don't know if it has been fixed. Yeah. Every time you go to that park. Words of wisdom. I don't know why I like Photoshop. It's kind of lucky with that. But again, thank you for the raid already. Sorry for immediately bringing you into this. Posture check. My posture's great. Thank you. Okay. So I just finished Slayers. Oh, what were you playing actually? Hold on. Spyro! I hope you had fun with Spyro. I loved Spyro when I was much younger. I still like Spyro now. Were you playing the original or were you playing the Reignited? I did play Reignited more recently, but I did also play the original when it came out. I actually did some comparisons a little bit when I replayed on stream. Yeah, dragons! Dragons are so cool. Dragons are so cool. Talking about books, and it's kind of a, oh, have you read these classic fantasy books? And it's kind of a, no, I've never heard of them. Like, how could you have read this but not that? And like, I don't know. These ones don't have dragons on the cover. You don't understand how young Prim was obsessed with dragons. Painful. Yeah, because you don't get like the map or anything, right? Therefore, Dragon Warrior, yeah. And then to find out there's literally only one dragon at the end of Dragon Warrior. Painful. And how much dragon meat did I consume? Did I have a pewter dragon statues? I have a I have a dragon clock right now. It's two dragons holding a clock in the middle. It is not in the room with us right now. It's not in the garden. I like dragons a normal amount. Or, shush, it was a gift. I read a lot of Pern. I did not see Dragon Half. One day I would like to. I'm trying to think about other stuff. I didn't read any Dragonlance. I did not really do Dragon Ball that much either. I know what Papa Dragon is. I did read the Eye of the Dragon, or is it Eyes of the Dragon? The Stephen King book. I don't know what dragon dice are. I'm a dragon. Dragon Tales? What are Dragon Tales? Is that like? Hold on. Was that the animated kids show? Yeah, it is. I was not the target market for Dragon Tales. I did do Spyro. As said before. Dragon. Yeah, Claychap, YouTube didn't exist at the time. I have real media files from when I had to download. You had dial-up to download music videos, like official music videos that were .rm files off of websites. I sell those fucking RM files. I ended up buying the DVDs so I could rip them better, but still, there's a limit. I just haven't made the time to see Dragon Half. Pocket dragons? No. However, okay, I talk about the Ren Fair sometimes. I have a little, I say have. Now I think about it, I don't actually know if I still have him. He might be with my parents. I don't know if they still sell them. They're not exactly dragons, but they're kind of attached. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, there were a lot of things that lived on YouTube that probably shouldn't have for a very long time. I remember searching up things on YouTube and it's kind of a, what do you mean you can't find this anymore? Oh, I guess like none of that is allowed anymore. None. Okay. If I look at my local Ren Fair, let me see if I can, it's a shop that shows up in multiple Ren Fairs. I just don't know. Let me see. Marketplace. I think it's a game and a toy. Oh, right, copyright. I got I got hit on, I've been doing my VODs. I've been trying to turn on one a day. I am not caught up. I'm like 3 months behind. But I'll slowly catch up. Okay, let me check out my YouTube real quick. There was something really weird. So sometimes there's copyright marks, not marks, but like copyright notices like, hey, this song is being used, and then it's kind of a, okay, that's fine. That's the video game music. That's the video game music. Or like, this is another piece. And then there's some things where it's like, hey, this is exactly the same, but it's a newer file than the video game is. Like, I got hit with that for Spyro, actually. Be careful with Spyro if you're uploading it to YouTube, because, not be careful, but just like a note that the ice world, like in the latter half of the game, can trigger a copyright mark. Not like strike, but just like, hey, it's got this music in it. Because it's the same music as some like Russian group. It sounds exactly the same, but Spyro came first, but it gets marked as the Russian one instead, for whatever reason. I mean, they use the same like stock stuff. No, but there was something else. Okay, I know why that got hit. Okay, Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. So I got noticed that like, hey, Fear Factory. There's a song in here that uses that melody. Fear Factory is actually the name of the song in that section, like the background music. Just that one piece gets noticed and like, hey, it's video game music. Because like Zelda, the Zelda music also gets hit with like, hey, this is Zelda music. You know that, right? You have to know that. But then there's also, yeah, there's that issue too sometimes. That one really sucks. This one is really weird. There's a section in my Donkey Kong VODs, where it thinks I'm using a song called People Talk Road Edit Mix. It doesn't really sound much of anything like the Donkey Kong music. Like, it very specifically, it's the music that is playing when you're fighting, is it King Croc at the end? Sometimes it gets flagged as this music. King Roll. Oh, K-Roll. Right, okay, K-Roll. I've played that game, I've beaten that game, I know what I'm talking about. Oh wait, this is glass and pottery. I don't want that. I want toys. Give me the toys. Where are the toys? Oh, it's because they're loading images. Oh no. Wait, is it really not considered a toy? Come on. Oh, it might be a puppet. Okay, I found it. Wait, do they really not have a website? They have to have a website. Okay, we're gonna go online online. I say online. We're already online. You ready for dragons? Actually, I have to adjust this a little bit. I had one of these growing up. I had a baby. It didn't look so draconic. It looked more like a little fox critter. I think it may have had wings, but I don't think the wings worked. Like, just carved in. But, yeah. Oh my god, look at this one, it's a cat! Yeah. Oh, this one's actually quite cheap in comparison. With scales. I think I had something that was probably kind of close to that. What the hell? Categories. What are limited editions? Ooh. I'm not gonna buy a dragon. I'm not gonna buy a dragon. It's a Merkle. Okay. Stew flat. Gorge. Limited edition. Titans. Accessories. Okay. These all have wings. I do not need one of these because I already probably have one. So I don't know if they have a thing about how these work. Do they? Our story? Oh wait, we can watch the demo. Real quick.
What are Drabbits, and what do they do? On the surface, Drabbits are fantasy shoulder pets. They're handcrafted, cable-controlled puppets that are fun and easy for people of all ages to operate. Take Artemis, for example. I simply push his controller in and out to make his head bob up and down, and rotate it from side to side to make his head turn. And I can combine these two actions to really give him some lifelike motion. Now, beneath the surface, Drabbits are much more. What do you say, Artie? Should we tell them what Drabbits don't do? Come on, it's a good thing. Great. Okay, so what we don't do with Drabbits is define a specific use.
Mine
Drabbits
had a
are
much
unique,
shorter.
Designed with the hope that they inspire fun and bring creative play to your everyday life.
What's the word? Like
Find your
control
Drabbit,
thing.
saddle it up,
It was
let
not
your
that long.
imagination roam free.
So these normally can like run basically down your arm, so you can hold the controller in your hands. So like sleight of hand little kids, so that they think they're actually talking to like a little critter. However, for like the really cheap ones, they don't have that option, or they didn't anyway. Because looking at this, let's see, how old are they? Oh, there's a lifetime guarantee. Huh. Again, mine doesn't look like this. So it's kind of a... Oh, history, maybe. No. Yeah. I think that it's just a case of, like, mine are, like, 90s versions. And you saw what these looked like, right? So they definitely change with the time. Do you want one that looks kind of like Toothless? Keep in mind, I've never seen how you train your dragon or whatever it is. Just like this is very obviously like that dragon. Cute. $434. Is that what they said basically? Mechanical fault or craftsmanship. Live action version? Why? It's not that I have a thing against animation. I just generally don't watch a whole lot of stuff. When I think about it, I want to say a lot of their unfair stuff seems to be a lot better, honestly. Because they are like they are small businesses. They're tiny ass businesses usually. Actually, hold on. Now that I look at it, do they have a thing about like where they show up? Do they have a visit? And they do have wait. They have a visit area, but that's not what I was looking for. Contact? No. No. Okay. Because a lot of these do, like, con circuits, basically. A lot of these companies. But I actually don't know if this one does, now that I look at it. Sorry. I saw this and it made me think of Nightmare Fuel, so I thought you guys should see it too. I went to the ventriloquist area. We're looking at ventriloquist dolls real quick, hold on. How much does one cost? I'm not buying one. But yeah, that is in particular. I wonder actually. Oh, I wonder. Bones? Sorry, like looking at bones here. That's kind of a wait, whoa. Do I know this? Do I know this figure? Do I know this figure? I think the answer is actually no. It looks too sad. A prim dummy? Why would you need to build it? One is right here. Skeleton's favorite snack? I don't know, Clay Chap. What is the skeleton's favorite snack? Some of these is kind of like, God, a little Chucky-esque, I guess. I suppose that's the point. I'm looking to see if there's anyone I recognize, and the answer is no. It's kind of a shame. I mean, like, I recognize, okay, like, they have the character Obama. Yeah. Peeper the Frog! Okay. For a second, it's kind of a, whoa. Did they make a Pepe one? And no, they didn't. They did not. Too real. Frog on a stick. Ribs. Ribs? Why does it have to be ribs? Man. And here I was thinking it was going to be something like ladyfingers. She doesn't know? No, I don't. I do not know. Animations? Oh, okay, so you can see, like, all the benefits of these things. Guess, goddamn you? No, I don't know. Sometimes you're setting up for the joke and it's kind of a, you just need to, like, the immediate, like, I don't know, how tall is it? That sort of response. Or, you know, knock style. I want to say this, the teeth are actually really uncomfortable here. Like, looking at this guy. Look at those teeth. Those could be taken from an actual human. And would you be able to tell? You can move his eyes. Self-centering eyes. Blinkers. I can think of this. Imagine, like, a VTuber artist / like rigger showcasing their work this way. Is there a human skull? Shh. Delson, you're not supposed to tell them about the magic. That's how the magic is inserted into it, so it gets so lively looking. Raising eyebrows. Lowering eyebrows. So everything's hinged on the outside. I see murder in these eyes. Very specifically in these. Dual blinkers. Or winkers. Dual winkers. Wiggling ears. Flappers. Upper lip. Disgusting. Especially because, like, look at the way his teeth are. They're not even. There's like that one tooth that's a bit lower than the other side. This is masterful. This is not like a copy-paste job. Not that you can really do that exactly with physical media. However, this is like imperfections added to make it seem more natural, because like human and elven faces are not like perfectly symmetrical. Crazy! I could add a crazy eye. Just one. Are you ready? This just makes me think of that one. No, Five Nights at Freddy's. No. No. Like, what are these used for? What is the benefit? What is the purpose of this creature? Why do you want it to make this face? This one eats children? Oh, look, I'm not judging them on whether or not they eat children. Novelty entertainment. Let's see how much this novelty entertainment would run us real quick. Wait, actually, Spotlight? No. About... Huh. How much does one cost? Okay, that's actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. Like, $1,000 and change. Thanks to Spice. No, honey, you have to sit in the corner. The puppet comes to bed with me. I mean, about your answer, just... That really is a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. I'm into the weird shit. The day you can guess what I'm into is probably the day I quit. Do you have any figures in stock? Do you have any figures in stock? They do have some in stock. Hold on. A custom figure. How large? 24 inches tall. Okay, hold on. I need to do some math. Math. Okay. I know how big my doll is. Isn't that, well, actually, I think, oh, what, is that why elder are so, cuckoo? Partially. We're all guilty here of something or other. Okay. Okay, so the mini ones are about as big as my doll. The mini ones are about as big as my doll. What's in the shop? Please don't dox me. Oh, there's nothing in the shop. Damn, okay. Where did all the drab... Oh, I wonder if it's because they focus on the drabbits. Okay. Okay. I wonder if it may also be a bit that COVID killed it, because I see copyright 2021. They probably still exist. Let me see. Hold on. Let me grab this and bring it over here because I don't want to. 9 inches, impressive. If they're Asler, that's a different site. That's a different site. We can't go on that one on Twitter or on Twitch. Okay. Are they active on social media? Okay. They were active. Okay, so they're basically only active on... Oh. Okay, they're only active on Twitter for the holiday season. Like, they'll probably be active in a couple days to do Black Friday deals. And it seems like the money is in the drabbits. The money is in the cute things for little kids. Let's see about this one. Microfigs. That's a different tag. That's a totally different tag. Santa Christmas adjacent. Yeah. Sorry, they're looking through their Facebook real quick, and it's kind of an excuse me, what the fuck is this spam in here? On as a comment on their like holiday sale. It just really threw me for a loop. There's like a little love spell that someone cast in the comment section. Facebook's so weird. I should never have gone back. 45 inches for... Wait. 48 inches is like 4 feet tall, right? Hold on. How many feet is 45 inches? That is really tall. But I guess... It's 3 1/4. Or 3 3/3. 13. No, it's not 13 inches in a foot. I know enough to not fall for that. Literally child's. All I can think of is wait. No, there's no the VTubers. I want to say most VTubers are not that small. Even like the ones who are noted to be like small are not that small. Right? Not quite, yeah. Okay. I won't, sir. 12. Clay Chap, you're like British, right? Don't you guys still use feet? I know you fuckers use stone, so. Actually, hold on, wait. I know you use stone. It's like, wait, how many stones are in a, or how many pounds in a stone? Pounds to stone, because it's kind of, is it 12 or 14? The answer is 14. It's 14 pounds. What do you mean modern stone? No. They didn't modernize the stone, did they? For inches, milestones. Yeah. Miffer. Pins. Pints. God, pints. Pints still throw me for a loop. I still have to make that eggnog. And it's kind of okay, conversions. What do you mean there's different types of pints? Imperial pints versus like other pints. Which one do I follow? What is a league? What is the Star Wars one? Where it's parsecs. Where it's not a distance of, it's not time, it's distance. Imperial pints are smaller than US ounces. Imperial ounces are smaller. Okay. I think I know what I want to do. It's what I wanted to do yesterday. But I have to download it on Steam real quick. I think I'm disappointed and go to Ireland. I've never been to Britain. I have been to Ireland. I've had a pint or a couple in Ireland, but they were now I think about it, actually, I didn't get any beer. I only got cider. I don't drink beer. I tasted beer, but I didn't like drink it, if that makes sense. I don't think I did anyway. I don't think I did. 16 ounces in the next unit up, and they went pint to pound the world around. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, yeah! Okay, I did grab it. Okay. Wait. Did the game come out? No, it's... Okay. I'm going to play something that is not a retro game, so I'm going to move out of that category next. It's a demo. It is going to be kind of terrible. I am going to actually be right back in like 5-10 minutes because I'm going to be getting a drink for it. I'm gonna get the... I realize now it's kind of a wait. I am mispronouncing this very badly, aren't I? Hold on. How do you pronounce this word? How to pronounce. Okay, Google thinks I'm pronouncing it correctly. However, it's Google, so. It is going to be Drops of God, Creating Your Ambrosia. It is a game that's available on Steam. It was on the Next Fest thing, well, 2 Next Fests ago. It is Drops of God theme. Oh, I can grab the books too! Because I have the books in English, the ones that came out. And I'm gonna grab the wine, the Beaujolais Nouveau. And it is supposed to be, it's basically a carbon copy, I think, of another game that this publisher or developer put out, but it's rethemed for Drops of God. But it's also machine translated. So it's gonna be kind of terrible, but hopefully it's gonna be fun. We could play... I can play drinking game with it theoretically, but it's kind of that might be dangerous. That might be dangerous. Okay. Let me grab that. Let me update the thing. Wait. So apparently, the name in my game list is not the same name that's in the store. I don't know why. It's not like hugely different, but it's in the store, it's create the drops of God, the ambrosia. And in my game list, it's drops of God, creating your ambrosia. I don't get it. It's kind of like drinking and manga wine game demo. That's about it. What is the category? The category is games and demos. Because there's actually, I don't think there is a game for it. If I look up Drops of God, 0 followers. Games and demos. It is. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. That's gonna be the category. I'm gonna set up to play. No licenses. No! You can't take this away from me. Oh, it's gone? They took the demo away. I downloaded it. I didn't remove it. There's no license. God damn it. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I can't play the game. Yeah, rug pull. What am I supposed to drink and play now? What am I supposed to drink and play now? Yeah, it's downloaded but inaccessible. I click on play and it comes up with, I'll screenshot this real quick. Okay, why is it like so... Oh, okay, that explains a lot. This is what it shows. I don't have any other Slayers games. I don't think. I have Bullet Surge. Heart Crown. I do have Viticulture. I haven't played that in a while. Free Gotcha. No. Spolatro. I could just fire up Dragon Quest. I'm sorry. I'm not playing Dragon Quest. I'm playing Dragon Warrior. My bad. There's some other ones in here now. I'm looking at askew because it's kind of a, do you actually exist? I downloaded your demo, but I don't know if you still exist anymore. I have been tricked once before. Like Jousting Manager. Birds organized neatly. Haunted House Renovator. How scary is this? That seems kind of scary. But not really at the same time. How often do you run into the problem of having too many games and you just don't know what to play? That is my issue right now. I'm looking at this list and it's kind of there's so much I could. This is just the installed list too. Go charge your phone. Go charge your phone. Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick look over at my pile of games. Like the physical pile. No charger in the throne room? Oh. Wait. Why isn't there a charger in the phone? Why don't you, like, put one in there? You can do that, right? Do you not? Okay. I looked through the piles and it's kind of I could go for some Crash Bandicoot. All I have is Crash Bandicoot Warp, though. Or I could try out a new game that I got some time ago. I don't know how conducive it is to drinking. It's an NES game, and I feel like it might be difficult to drink and do that. And I feel like Bandicoot probably would also be difficult to drink. This one might be harder, though. Yeah. It's something familiar. So I think we might just, I haven't played it in quite a while, actually. Now I'm thinking, like, wait, how do I... Okay. I would have to set the PS3. I'm not against that. It's just more of I have to remember how to do that. And I have to do that before I drink, because otherwise I will actually not be able to probably do it. It's not like it's super complicated. I just don't want to make too many loud crashing noises again. Not because, like... Man, it's embarrassing. Okay, hold on. Okay. Back to the retro category. Or is it Crash Bandicoot? Wart. Okay. So, it's not the muscles, it's more so like, okay, that's where the plants are. I also have a light. And I also have a microphone that I need to actually put away, but I haven't done it yet because I'm lazy. And I have to, like, move the PS3 into place and disconnect the PlayStation. Not PlayStation. Disconnect the NES, hook up the PS3. And I don't think I don't put it through the retro tank. So I have to swap the HDMI cable. I will do it. Hold on. And I also have to hope that the controller is charged. Controller. I have not been drinking. Okay. Is this it? I don't need it. Can I just do this? Is this legal? Hold on. No. This is. This is not. But No, okay. Let's see. Where's the cord? Which one is the cord? I can't tell what fits. Oh, okay, it's gonna be easier. Not too sure. Here? Excellent. Okay, that works. I don't remember where that is. Where is that? I am looking for a cable. I have a cable that splits data. And I don't know where it is. Unless it's in here? Is this it? Wait. No. I don't think this is it. I don't think this is it. No, it's not. Where did I put it? Can't have gone far. Wait! There it is. Yeah, it's HDMI splitter. Damn it! Wait. It's easier to do this. And I hate removing that cable, so I'm not going to bother. I'll just take this one. Okay. HDMI in, get swapped. I need a power supply for this. Probably. Is the right type of cord? Yes, it is. I hope it's. Oh wow, it's loose. Fine, probably. Let's see. Does this work? PlayStation's on. I have a controller. Beep boop. Is it okay? Is it fine? Okay, that works. So, the last thing is whether or not the... Oh. Maybe this? Maybe this? Okay. PlayStation's on. Capture card is on. I actually can't tell if the splitter's on. It may be that the splitter power cord isn't good. Because it's not even showing up on the pass-through. Okay, what if I adjust it? Catch anything. No signal. No signal. Okay. So there's two possibilities. I stole the HDMI cable from my iPad. Maybe that's not good? Or maybe it's the power to the splitter, which is probably the answer, and then it's kind of where's the next cable for access? Or there's actually one more choice. Hold on. Oh, okay, so I thought I had the splitter plugged in at both ends. I do not. That's what. Okay, that's a really simple solution. Okay. Please work. Hold on. There's still plenty of time for more errors. Because right now the splitter is lit up. That's fine. Okay. Oh my fucking god. I have not been drinking. I promise you I've not been drinking. I figured out what the other problem was. Hold on. I did not have either end of that HDMI cord plugged in. I don't know where my brain went. Thank you, Epsilon. Yeah, it works. Hold on. What game is in here? Where's my Legend of Mana? I'll do it later. Oh boy, okay. This game disc has seen better days. It is no one's fault but my own that the game disc has seen better days. I'm just warning, it might get funky.